الحمد لله وحده اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه. نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وإن خفتم عيلة فسوف يغنيكم الله من فضله إن شاء إن الله عليم حكيم. أما بعد. Beloved brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Inshallah, we will discuss today the topic Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's most magnificent names and attributes from the book Imam al-Baihakhi rahmahullah, Al-Asma wa Sifat al-Baihakhi, hadith description number 150. Among Allah's most magnificent names, there is a name we explained in last few sessions that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Muqni. It means huwa alladhi yughni man yasha'u min ibadi. Al-Muqni means the one who bestows sufficiency in everything in this world and hereafter, and none can be Al-Muqni, the bestower of sufficiency in this world, except Allah Almighty. So, according to the Holy Quran, if we analyze the world, they are facing many insufficiencies in their spiritual needs. We explained there are two kinds of needs. One is called material needs, other is called spiritual or mental needs. So in the part of mental needs, none can satisfy the mind except the one who created the mind. He is Allah Almighty. Subhanallah. So people think in straightforward that if I make plentiful wealth, I will be sufficient in everything. But no, man's one of the attributes is that he is needy, even though he is one of the 10 richest in the world. This is 100% true, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't create anybody here on the face of earth without needs and insufficiency, and they will be sufficing with what? With wealth? No. With provisions? No. With family status? No. They will be experiencing sufficiency by nothing but Allah's blessings through His word, Holy Quran. We mentioned Laysa minna man lam yataghanna bil Quran, al-Bukhari hadith 969, and its tafsir, its interpretation, Yastagna bihi al-Bukhari 5029, and Imam Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani also mentioned Yataghanna bil Quran means Yastagna bihi, or doesn't find sufficiency with the Holy Quran. They are not of us, means they are not of the true Muslims. They are not of the believers. SubhanAllah, may Allah protect us. Amen. So the Holy Quran, by reading there is a sufficiency, and by realizing its meaning there is a sufficiency, and while implementing there is sufficiency. So the sufficiency of spiritual word or mental word and the material words, both are from the Holy Quran. But those who are away from the Holy Quran, they would have sufficient wealth, sufficient provisions, but heart won't be in sufficient contentment, sufficient happiness, sufficient peace, etc. This is what the Holy Quran mentions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says how the human beings are created by Him, by Allah. Ya ayyuhan nas antumul fuqara'u ilallah. You all are needy and depending to Allah Almighty. Wallahu wal Ghaniyul Hamid. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is self-sufficient and all praiseworthy. But you are needy to Him, to Allah, and He is self-sufficient. Even though you are one of the 10 richest, you are needy for many things. Fuqara means I muhtajuna ilay. They are needy to Him, to Allah Almighty, for everything to survive here in this world and the hereafter. You know, the world faces many crises, not only the crisis of wealth, but in the spiritual needs, they are totally insufficient. We mentioned WHO reported, according to their study, 1 of 4 is undergoing treatment for hypertension, anxiety, depression. Among 1.2 million people, they carried out their studies, subhanallah. And Western countries, Europe, America, etc., 22 to 35% people, they are suffering from insomnia, sleeplessness. We don't have perfect cure for that, but we can adjust. Our friends, medical doctors say we can adjust. We could cure it 100%. We mentioned, and the majority sickness of insanity, epilepsy, numbing, paralyzing, etc. Those sickness cannot be treated 100% with our modern science, but it can be treated with the Holy Quran. And we mentioned ABC, etc. notes reported majority of women, they are not reaching to climax during sexual intercourses with their spouses. Who can treat it? The Holy Quran can treat it 100%. Subhanallah. But the science, the modern science, failed to treat it. It is not the climax means stimulating the vein, that body part, no. According to the Holy Quran, Imam Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Qayyim, etc. mentioned, it is something spiritual experience. They will be reaching to climax, man and woman. But such a spiritual experience is restricted in the Holy Quran. It is hidden knowledge, ilm khafi, that will be experiencing those who are fearing Allah, keeping taqwa, piousness to their Lord Allah Almighty. So they are insufficient, quenching their needs. Our communities, men are incapable to quench their spouses because they are away from the Holy Quran. Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahmallah said, it is our duty, Muslim community's duty, to treat their mental or spiritual sickness of lack of peace, lack of contentment, lack of their climax during their contact with their spouses, etc. But Muslim community, they are themselves away from the Holy Quran. Majority, they are just reading the Holy Quran, or other so many people they are memorizing only the Holy Quran, and some other people, they are respecting the Holy Quran, but they are not utilizing it. Subhanallah. So among our community, mankind, among them, women and men, they are needy for many things, for many spiritual or mental needs. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who best of sufficiency. But one part of sufficiency, material needs, that is anyone can obtain. But the other part, mental sufficiency, none can obtain except those who have good contact with the Holy Quran. Subhanallah. The ABC News reported the word woman facing displeasure while they have intercourse with their spouses. Subhanallah. Since they are capable to have multiple climax, multiple orgasm in minutes without even removing their clothes. Subhanallah. This is what the medical science invented, truth, but their need cannot be fulfilled until they die or until their spouses become true Muslim, holding murwa. Murwa means while man practicing Islam in all aspects of his life, and while he abstains all evil of major sin, Allah will bestow upon him al-murwa means and manhood, a chivalry, a true essence of man. MashaAllah, tabarakallah, that will help to make their spouses climax within minutes, even with the slightest touch upon their clothes. Subhanallah. That is what happened among the women of the palace of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. When they saw him, their hands were cutting with a surprise of watching manhood, the real manhood, mashallah, tabarakallah. It was not by color, because those women were from Egypt, and all of them, their spouses were with a white complexion. But the practicing of Islam will make a man, mashallah, tabarakallah, more manhood and more handsome. That is from the Holy Quran. Whoever practicing it would have obtained it, such one will be capable to quench the thirst of their wives. So every needs we need to be fulfilled, but it is not possible. Mental needs or spiritual needs cannot be fulfilled without the Holy Quran. Allah bestows spiritual needs fulfillment through the Holy Quran. Wallahu alam. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.